Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. Today I wanted to show you from Chalkola these 40 chalk markers. So there's 30 markers, 30 colors I should say, and 10 metallic colors. They have 1 millimeter tips. So let's have a look at the colors. I know many of us, these are called chalk pens, but they are like paint markers, right? Let's have a look. Okay, so it says chalk markers. Oh, this is a metallic color, so it must be a metallic purple. Just has works best on chalkboards, whiteboards, blackboards, windows, glass, ceramics, and other non-porous surfaces. Well, I know we use them on paper too. Let us see. Now there are no, names, numbers, nothing like that. It does show you the color within the marker here. Okay. I must, never thought of that. Each one's probably going to need priming, won't it? Yes. But it has a nice fine tip, and that's why I wanted to try these out. Because you can get around details in your coloring books really easy. So let's see how hard it is to prime these. Because otherwise I may have to prime them. There we go. Prime them off camera. Oh, very pretty. So that is a metallic one, very juicy. I don't know if you can see that or not. But yes, very pretty. So let's just go through and swatch these. I'm not putting them in any kind of color order. We're just going to grab out of the box. Boy, maybe I should pause and I would just go through and I would prime all these because it's going to take a long time to prime 40 markers. Especially if they take a while to prime like this one. The purple one wasn't too bad. Okay, let me pause. I'm going to go ahead and prime all of these. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Woo! That took a while and my arm is kind of sore. Some of them primed much easier than others. I did find that after I pumped them up and down a few times, that if I shook them again, make sure you're over paper, or if you're more comfortable putting the cap back on and then shaking them again, then priming them again a little bit, worked much faster. So, in taking them all out of the box, I discovered a few things. You do get a bunch of, I'm assuming these are like chalk magnets. Let's take a look. Or I'm not sure if they're magnets. Maybe they're just stickers. It doesn't state on the box. Yeah, they're stickers. But they are chalkboard material. So these will look really pretty on here. Okay, so we have some this shape. Bunch of them. Then you have, oh, these are just upside down. So, oh no, these are different. Some this shape. Then you have some this shape, and then this with a complete oval. These are pretty. So yeah, could use these to label things. Very nice. So you get quite a few of these blackboard stickers. And then one other thing I discovered. Let me get these back in here because, yeah, otherwise I am sure I will lose them. On the back of the box, does have color names. So it goes from white and black through all of the colors, and then it lists the metallic colors. There's some very pretty colors in this set. So let's swatch them out. Let me zoom you in just a little more. I'm not going to write the names or anything because I'll have to match them up. But I did start with the purple metallic, so I'm going to go through the rest of the metallics first. So we have a really pretty gold. After I get through the metallics, we'll look at the shine. We have a pretty pinky purple. I must not have primed that one quite enough. This one I had a problem with the nib sticking in. I can no longer prime it, but it does color nicely. So that's the only one I had a problem with. We have a pretty blue metallic. Isn't that gorgeous? Like I said, these are very juicy, which can be good and bad. If you use them in coloring books, you got to make sure you let them dry. And if you're going to be coloring yet after you put your paint pens on, make sure your hand doesn't go on them. Especially the juicier ones, like that blue and that purple were very juicy. So yeah, these are really pretty. There's a pretty like copper. The caps fit on very snug, which is good. We don't want them drying out. And I am coloring with the side, so that makes a diff too. We get a pretty silver. And then a dark gray. So those are all the metallic colors. Again, that dark gray is quite juicy. As you can see, it is still wet. But yes, they are really pretty. I could see using like the gold and silver for embellishments on coloring pages. Or wouldn't those look, that gold especially, or the, you know, the lighter colors look really pretty on here. Okay, let's go through all of the regular colors. We have a white. Again, really nice fine points. These are awesome, and it seems to be, let's go on this black line, quite opaque, not completely, but it does cover it up quite nicely. So we always like, you know, our white for enhancements. Then this was a surprise. Beautiful skin tone. A peach color. Now, to me, I thought this was going to be, oh, maybe this was one. I think it's coming up. This is the Fluorescent Yellow. So this would be gorgeous on a black background or on those stickers. As you can see, as I was priming these, I did kind of put them in order. So we have the yellows here. Then we have another peach. This one's kind of on the orange side though, so it's more light orange, I guess, than anything. We're going to get into the oranges now. So here's kind of a coral color. Definitely do not match, none of these match the cap. So yes, it would behoove you to swatch these out. Or, you know, test them on a scrap piece of paper before you put them on your coloring book page. Here is a neon orange, but wait till you see the next one. Caps are nothing alike, well, not nothing, but they do look different. You know, this one looks brighter. So that former one I didn't think was a neon, where I figured this one was, but they're identical. This may, well, no, I was going to say it may be a tad darker, but boy, I don't think so. So, yeah. Beautiful red though. Love that. And then another red, just a shade darker, which is awesome. And then a dark, another one that's, you know, a little bit darker yet. So we have 3 shades of red. Let's go to the pinks. Nice pale pink. And a bright, pretty pink. Can't you see using these in backgrounds? Yeah. These two also are pretty much identical. So we have 2 of them that are, yeah, identical. Another pretty purple. This is the metallic, but this is the nice bright purple. And then a darker purple. Now this one, I had a problem with this coming off. It does snap right back in, and I don't think most people use these clips anyhow. So we have a dusky purple. Onto the blues. Nice sky blue. Kind of a baby blue and then a sky blue, right? They're pretty. Yeah, like I said, very smooth drawing for coloring for the most part. There are a couple of them. Like I said, I don't think I quite got them primed enough. I was kind of in a hurry. And a nice mid-tone blue. Now there is not a dark blue. So, but again, we only have 40 colors. So. I would have loved a dark blue though for backgrounds. Nice spring green. Kind of a neon green. Again, would look awesome on those black labels. Nice mid-tone green. And then a darker green, kind of a olive green or army green. Then some earth tones. Nice tan. Not a pretty brown. I like that. This is kind of a brick red. I wasn't sure if I should put it as a dark red or in with the browns. That one's kind of always a... So I thought, nah, kind of goes. A little bit darker brown. And then the black. So let's see how this one... Oh, I didn't prime it enough, I don't think. Might be kind of scratchy. Yeah, it needs more priming. It's still kind of white on the tip. So there we go. But like I said, such a nice little nib. You can get in all those little bitty details in your coloring book, right? I mean, to go around leaves and flowers and yeah. Anything. I just use that as an example. So let's zoom back out just a little and let's look at all of the colors. So again, we have 10 metallics. Then we start with the white and we have 30 regular colors. The only duplicates that I can see are these neon orange, neon pinks. What is it about the neons? And then I think these 2 blues. Now this one is just a tad darker, but they're very similar. Greens are all very different. The browns are all quite different. And of course the metallics are all different. Having this nice skin tone color is awesome. The white seems good. It's not super opaque though. I think a Posca and your Sakura Jelly Roll are probably more opaque than this, but it would still be really nice to put like stars in the sky or any dots you want to put in the background where you don't quite need the absolute opacity of some of the other white markers or gel pens. So yeah, I think these are pretty. I am just going to keep this particular set in the case. I do have a bunch of Posca paint pens, all different kinds of colors and a few different other brands. I do have them all in a case, but I would not have enough room in there for these. I don't know if in the future I'll upgrade to a bigger case, or maybe I have a case here. Then I may put them all in a case. But for now, I'm just going to put them back in the box. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the swatching of the Chalkola 40 chalk markers, or as we like to call them, paint markers. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.